Hi guys, Dave here with part 1 of Help the Poor. This is going to be a guitar solo lesson, and I've split it into 3 parts just simply because it's such a long guitar solo. One of my favourites from the great Robben, and it's got a few kind of great little kind of jazzy altered licks in there, as well as some great kind of blues and pentatonic lines in there as well. Okay, on with the lesson. Whole thing's in the key of D minor, and for a big portion of it he's just playing over a D minor chord. I'll let you know when it moves to a new chord as we go through each phrase. Okay, so it starts in D minor. It's pretty much D minor pentatonic. I'll take you through the run. So on the B string at the 8th fret, bend it upper, just a half step actually, or you can bend it up a whole step, it's up to you. So you bend it, release it, pull off onto 6, then we play 7 on the G, then 8 and 6 on the B, and give that 6 a quarter tone bend, like that. Then we do pull off from 7 to 5 on the G, then 7 on the D, and then we do a quick hammer on from 5 to 7 on the G. So you get this. Okay. Right, so the next phrase, we're going to bend up half step on the 9th fret of the G and release it. Pull off onto 7, and then we're going to slide into 7 from underneath. Right, this is probably one of the quicker things that he does. Does a little triplet, 16th note triplet. So pulling off 7 to 5 on the G, and then 7 on the D, then shifts down, plays 5 on the D and gives it a little quarter tone bend, like that. And then that is pulling off 5 to 3 on the D, 5 on the A, and then back to 3 on the D, and a little bit of vibrato. So we get this. Okay. I'll take it up to there. 3 to 5 hammering on the A. Then we're going to pull off from 3 to open on the D. Then 5 to open. Pull off again. Then slide up to 7. Then we play 5, 7 on the G. 6 on the B. Pull off 7 to 5 on the G. Then 7 on the D, and then 7 on the G. So you get like that. Okay, next phrase. Right. So we're going to play 5 on the B, 7 on the G, then we're going to play 5 again, and then bend it up a half step. Then 7 on the G, then we play 6 on the B. And we do this, you don't have to do it, but he does it on the record. He plays 6, and then he relaxes the finger, and he gets a little muted click, like that. Then a very typical lick now. You're going to bend from 8, basically a tone bend, release, pull off onto 6, that's all on the B string, and then 7 on the G. So you get this. Like that. Okay, next phrase. So sliding to 10 on B, 8 to 10 on the E, and then this is all slurred. It's going to go on the B string 8, 9, 8, 6, and that's just hammer, pull off, pull off. Then we play 8 again, and then we do a hammer on, a quick one from 8 to 10 on the B. So you get like that. Then we get 8 on the E, 10 on the B, and then play 10 again. Scroll down. This again, I think it's a half step bend, so it's on the 8th fret on the B, bend and release, pull off onto 6, 7 on the G, and then do a quick hammer on from 6 to 8 on the B. So you get that. Okay. Nice pentatonic lick this. So we're back up at the 10th fret on the E twice, 13, and then we're going to play 13 on the B, bend it up a full step or a whole step. So you get that. Okay, then we get 10 on the E, pulling off 13 to 10 on the B, then bend up a whole step on the 12th fret of the G. Okay, then we play 10 on the B, 10 on the E, pull off 13 to 10 on the B. Then we get play 12th fret twice on the G, then pull off to 10, then play 12 on the D. Then we finish off by playing a hammer on from 10 to 12 on the G. So I'll do that slowly. Like that. Right, at this point it goes down to a G chord, and it does this almost kind of like a country lick really. So it's basically 10th fret on the B, bend up a whole step, play 10 on the E, then on the 12th fret of the E, bend up a half step and release it, pull off onto 10, then we play 13, 11, 9 on the B. So you get this phrase. That kind of spells out like a G7 chord really. One of those things that kind of not what you'd normally hear in a typical blues solo. So that's one of the, you'll start getting an idea that sometimes he'll follow the chords that are underneath the solo more than maybe other players might, and this is one of those cases. Okay, back up to D minor pentatonic. So we bend up a full step on the 12th fret of the G. It's quite a slow bend as well when you hear it. Then we play 10 on the E, 10 on the B, then move up to 15 on the B, and a little vibrato, and then 13 on the E, bend up like a quarter tone. Like that. Then we bend up a whole step, 15th fret on the E, then do a quick hammer on from 13 to 15. Then we play 13 on the E, 15 on the B, 14 on the G. Spells like it's D minor arpeggio in fact. And then we go back up to 15 on the B, add vibrato. that's end of part 1.